All right, awesome. And we are live, guys. So I don't know if you heard the introduction, but I didn't click the button inside the YouTube live feature. But in case it's not recorded, welcome back to another episode. I'm trying to do these lives every single week so you can take as much knowledge as you can about e-commerce, digital marketing, dropshipping, or anything regarding the topic, okay? Today we're talking all about dropshipping and product research, how to actually find winning products so you can start testing these products and then go to the next level, which is buying in bulk and then sourcing these products. So today I'm going to give you a few tips of information that you can use to find these winning products. So to start, you will see that I'll be giving you the criteria that I use to find these products. Then I'm going to teach you two of the methods that I actually follow to find these products, and then the steps that I do after applying these methods. And then at the end, you'll be able to see and understand why I use this specific Excel sheet. This way you can keep track of everything that you research and all the numbers, because as you know, everything is about numbers, and sometimes a product looks amazing, but when you run the numbers, it doesn't make any sense, okay? So this way, if you have this specific Excel sheet, you'll be able to use it and you'll be able to actually get into each one of the products and then decide which one you want to spend time on building a store, on running ads, etc. Okay, super happy to have you here. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. I'm always replying to these videos, so make sure to put all of your comments about e-commerce, dropshipping, or digital marketing. Okay, so let's get started. So first, let's get into what I'm looking for when I'm trying to research for products. So if something is not with these specific features, with these specific criteria, I don't even test them, okay? I try to always focus on these 5 points. The first one is the product needs to have a wow factor. If the product is not like, oh my god, this is super unique, or it's not a scroll stopping, because as you know, we use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google Ads, etc. for people to actually buy our products and to send the traffic to our store. If the product is not amazing and enticing and it's not calling for a click, I don't even try the product. Some of them look super, boring or whatever, so I stay away from that kind of products. So make sure that when you look and test a product, it has this wow factor. Also, it's not common in stores, so make sure that you cannot find it in Target or Walmart or any department store out there, because as you know, people will know the price right away. They will be like, well, I saw this in Walmart yesterday when I was buying my groceries. I don't know if I should buy it from here. Just go to Walmart and just buy it right away. So as you know, if you start selling, for example, phone cases, people buy that from any place right now. If you start selling some kitchen appliances, for example, people buy that from department stores. So try to stay away from these common products. Go ahead, when you find a product, just do your due diligence and go to your local department store, Target, Walmart, or whatever, and then find out if this specific product is relevant and if they have it inside your actual department store. Then the third point is super important, and if I have to tell you pick only one from this list, I will tell this one. Make sure your product has a high perceived value. This means that you can actually sell it for at least 3 times of the price as reselling, because you need to pay for ads, you need to pay for BAs, you need to pay for platforms, you need to pay for a lot of stuff. So make sure that the product looks more expensive than it is, okay? I have some students, for example, that always come and book coaching with me, and then they have some products that are like sponges, or they are super cheap products, they are super like, well, I'm selling a mat for the kitchen, so how much will you be willing to pay for that specific product? Not much, no more than $10. So what I recommend is ask yourself, in reality, how much will you pay for that specific product? Also, you can ask your friends and family and just tell them, listen, what do you think about this product? How much will you pay for this? And then they will tell you. They always roll it like around 2 times less of the price. Let's say that you send them like gym equipment or something like that, and they tell you, well, I will pay like $20 or I'll pay $30. So depending of the actual person you're asking, you'll get different responses, but make sure that the response that you get, take an average. So let's say that you ask around 30 to 50 people, and then you take an average of all of the prices that you get. Or let's say that you don't have that many friends and you only have like 10 or 20 people or 15 people that you can ask. So make sure to ask all of them and just tell them, listen, what do you think about this product? What's the price? How much will you pay? And then take an average from that. And then you can actually see what's the actual perceived value of the product. And then you can actually use it. So at the moment, if I'm honest, you need to be able to find a product that at least you can sell for more than $50 or $40 around that range, to be able to cover for fast shipping times, to be able to cover for the product costs and all the costs that are included inside doing business online. So when you find a product, forget about selling it for $20 or $25. I mean, you might have some success, but if you find a product like that, make sure that you have an upsell strategy in place that you can actually use and you can actually take advantage of. This way, you are sure that you can actually have a real profit when you have this specific product and this specific store. Also, the other point that's super important is that if your product solves a problem, that's super huge, because it's easier to know that you're selling something that people need, something that will solve a problem for your customer. So this will help you to create ads, to actually create copywriting, to build your page. It'll be a ton easier for you to be able to have a product that actually solve a problem. So what I'm saying by this, sometimes you'll find entertainment products. These products are amazing, they sell great. However, these products like clothing or whatever, like trendy items, they tend to decrease. So after a while, people get tired of seeing these kind of products, these ads, and then sometimes it's not the best that you can do. So that's why I try to focus on problem-solving products. So when you see these later on, you'll be able to see when we're analyzing some products on all the suppliers that I'm going to teach you and all of this, you'll notice that we're always trying to look for these products that solve a clear problem. Then we make sure that the product doesn't have more than 5,000 orders. So I focus on this if you are more a beginner, because you don't know how to actually market the product really well and then crush your competitors in a sense. So let's say this is your first or second time doing e-commerce, dropshipping, or buying in bulk, etc. And there are like 10 people or 20 people selling the same product. Some of them will have more experience than you. So sometimes it's a little bit harder to break out in a product that's a little bit trendy, something that's being sold a lot, like for example, the laser machines, the hair laser removal, and all of these. These are products that are actually, they have big competitors. These are products that are actually huge at the moment, products that people are actually selling. And sometimes if you're a beginner, you're not ready to undertake into these huge products. So what I recommend is you go to AliExpress and just double check with the suppliers and see how many orders are inside these specific items, so you can see how trendy it is. Okay, so what I recommend is stay to 300 to 5,000 orders, no more than that if you're a beginner. If you are not a beginner, if you feel ready to undertake a big competitor, you can go ahead and go for bigger products, and this way you can actually build a better website, build a better ad strategy, create better videos, etc. And this way you will be able to undertake the competitors. But if you don't have the budget to pay influencers or ads to undertake the competitors, make sure you take a product that's super easy to scale, because you're taking the trend just starting out, like 1,000, 5,000 orders. So I'll teach you how to actually look for this inside AliExpress, so you know what I mean. Okay, so these are the 5 factors, the main criteria that I follow when I'm looking for specific products to sell on Shopify. So now it's time to actually understand the method. So what are the steps to actually find products. Okay, so I have a video, I'm going to link it below so you can understand. I explained 3 different methods out there using Turbo Ad Finder, using meme pages, which is super awesome. So this is an organic way to actually go ahead and find products. But today I'm focusing on the Facebook search with Turbo Ad Finder and also a platform called AdSpy. So this one is amazingly well. I'll teach you later on why it's a paid platform but actually has a free trial that you can use. I think they offer 4,000 views for free, and then if you use the link in the description, you'll be able to sign up with $50 off. But you will see what I mean when we use it, so you can understand. This is nothing like the platforms that are available that tell you a bunch of products every single day that are trendy. This is more as research inside the ads. Is more than only going to a website that people are sorting products and you are just taking ideas from the same products that are being sold. Instead, this is going in reverse. You're actually scanning ads and looking at possible products that are actually peaking, and then you take this specific product. So as you know, there are many platforms. In the video that's in the description, you will see that the last method that I explained is one of these platforms that give you like 20 different products every single day. And then the problem with that is that you have maybe 3,000 people that are subscribed to this specific platform, and then you have a ton of competitors just trying the same 20 products every single day. So this is not ideal for you, because then you will be just fighting between each other with the same market. Let's say that more than 70% of them are actually putting money in Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and Google ads, etc. So you'll be actually trying to get to the same market. So that's why I try to stay away from these platforms that you pay a subscription and then get a list of different products. I try to do it manually. I try to help out and look and research and always have an eye on the platforms and see what's actually trendy, what's selling, and then I start scanning using this specific Excel sheet that you will find the link in the description later on when the actual video finishes. I'll put it there completely free and you can download it, and then you can take benefit of this amazing tool that you can actually keep track of all the products that you find. Okay, so let's go and get started with the first method. This is super easy. So let's say this is your Facebook, and then inside your Facebook account, you go to your search bar. Okay, inside the search bar, you will find the free shipping. So you'll write free shipping right here. And then after writing free shipping, you'll be able to find ads that are running at the moment. So you go ahead and click videos right here. And then I always focus on video ads, okay? Because, I mean, almost everyone that's doing dropshipping, e-commerce, or anything like that, they're running video ads if they're having success. Some of them do retargeting for images, etc. But videos tend to work a lot better for e-commerce. So you will notice I always filter for videos right away, okay? Then the next step is to go and sort by most recent or most viewed, okay? Depending of the strategy we're following. If we want fresh products, we want to see what's the latest, or if we want to see what's actually viral at the moment, we go and click most viewed. And then date posted, we can put this month, for example. Then we'll be able to have a ton of products that are actually running inside Facebook. Most of them will be Shopify dropshipping products, will be products that are actually bought in China. So you will see like just some brands, so people that put free shipping, they tend to be dropshipping items. So let's go and click the first one, for example, so you see what I mean. So this one will put end of summer sale. We see this kind of a grill, okay? So you will see here that they put the website right here, and then when we visit the website, we see it's an error. So we see that this is not an amazing product. We see that they boosted a lot, but the actual website is down. This means that either they don't know what they're doing, or two, the actual product didn't work, so they're just trying to, the website is just there, okay? It's not working 100%. So we go we click back and we keep searching. So this one we see is a bag, and then we click see more, and then we see the website right here, and then we click the website. So we notice that this is a Shopify store. So what we see here, we ask ourselves, so this product has any of the criteria that we talk about? Is this something unique? This is something that they can find, whatever. So we know that this is not unique. This is not something that might sell, but it won't be easy to create a one product dropshipping store or an e-com store around this item. It looks amazingly well, but however, I wouldn't pick this product because it's not something that I will call unique 100%. But as you can see the trend, this is this is the easiest way to actually do it. Just go ahead and start scrolling every single day inside your search videos, inside your Facebook page, and you'll be able to first have a sense of what's working inside the market at the moment, and second, you'll be able to train your Facebook. So this way you can actually, you'll be, the more websites that you visit, the more ads you will see, because each one of these websites will have a pixel installed. So what I recommend, each website that you visit, go ahead and click add to cart, and then go ahead and initiate the checkout. After initiating the checkout, you are telling the pixel of the website you're basically telling Facebook, listen, I'm a potential buyer. So Facebook, what will happen is it will show you more ads every single day. Every single time that you log into Facebook, you will see more and more ads. So as you can see, I have an app, a Chrome extension right here that tells me that the Shopify has a pixel installed. This means that it's basically I'm being tracked. So every time I click checkout initiated, Facebook flags me as a potential buyer. So you are training the pixel to show you actually more ads and more. So what I mean by this is that at some point you won't need to go to the search bar. You only go to your timeline and you'll be able to see ads every single day around these kind of products. Okay, so you are training your feed. So after you train your feed, you go each one of the ads every time, and then you go and install this app called Turbo Ad Finder. Okay, with this ad you'll be able to turn it on and you only will see the ads from Facebook. So it's the complete reverse, as people, they pay, for example, YouTube to take out the ads, they pay a subscription. Here we're basically telling Facebook, only show me ads because I want to see what's selling, what's people spending money on ads. So as you know, I always tell you on my previous videos that when people spend money in ads, this means that they're getting sales, okay? If you see a video with 100K views, with 1 million views, they have a ton of engagements, this means that they're actually getting money from it, okay? So make sure that when you start viewing these ads, scan the pages and see what's the current state of the actual ad to know if they're having success with these products. If they are, what you're going to do, I'm going to teach you later on, you're going to start going and researching the specific product, and we're going to input these products inside this sheet, okay? So it's super straightforward. So I just taught you how to go inside the search bar. If you are just getting started, if you're a beginner, your feed won't be trained to find ads. So you will be doing this. You're going to go to free shipping in the search and start looking one by one and looking for potential products. So let's go and start looking for these products. So we click right here. And then we see this one, 5 pieces super hanger. So this is something that you can find in stores. It's not like, I mean, it's unique a little bit, but when you think about the list that I just told you, do you think that this item has a perceived value? So it's a high perceived value? It's not. So the only way to be able to market this item will be selling this as a bundle. So maybe you sell 5, 10, and 15, and you can put 3 different prices, and then you can sell it. So as you can see, it's 5-piece set, so you can sell 5, 10, and 15. You sell the more sets that they buy, the cheaper it gets. However, I wouldn't go with this specific item because it looks a little bit cheap, but you can test it. So you start thinking, does this have a wow factor? Something that I will be like scrolling, I will be surprised to looking at. And in my personal opinion, I wouldn't stop for this specific hanger. I think it looks super plain. Then non-common in stores. I mean, you can find hangers, a lot of hangers inside these specific stores right here, but it's not as this one that rotates and all of this. The high perceived values, so maybe you have 2 strikes in one. So from this list, make sure you have at least 3 or more yes than no's to be able to test a product. So if I see that I don't have a ton of check marks within this specific criteria, I don't even test it, because it doesn't make any sense to go ahead and spend the time to build a store and to start spending money inside this specific campaign. So I see that 4 of you are some of you are watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if you are running a current Shopify store so I can answer you what's the current stage that you are. I'm always happy to start helping you. So let me know in the chat, and let me know where you are watching from. I'm always happy to start a conversation with you. So let's go and continue. We go back, and then if we keep going down, we see the whisk right here. This was sold a lot. I even sold this product. It was an amazing experience with this one. We had a ton of success, but we see that this is already it's too trendy. There are a lot of sales when you look at it on AliExpress, but then if we click this one, we see it's something different, 60% off, free shipping, and then we visit the website right here, and then we are training the pixel as I told you. So we add to cart, and then we click buy it now. So this way we can train Facebook to show us even more ads just like this one. As you can see, you will see the pixel in blue right here. We're being tracked, and we can see more and more ads. And then as I told you, you install this app, Turbo Ad Finder, and you'll be able to turn all the posts from your timeline, and you only will be seeing ads. So this is an amazing strategy, as you know. So this is one, okay? So we go one by one, and let's find something good. Let's see. Hopefully we can find something that we can put inside our product sheet right here. That the link will be down in the description, so don't worry about it. I have all the formulas that I use right here. You will be able to actually see and calculate your ROAS, your break-even, return on ad spend, etc. If you don't know what's this about, there is a link down in the description about my around my previous live that I was explaining you how to actually calculate these metrics and why it's so important that you know these numbers before you start running Facebook and Instagram ads, okay? So let's go and keep looking for our precious product. Let's see if we can find something great. So right here, this is just a prank video. Let's see, babysitter. Let's see if we find any other products. So let's try to find, we see something around pet. The pet niche is huge. I actually saw this product and it actually caught my attention. It's something different, you see? It's solving a problem for the actual cat. You have a ton of different, it has all the aspects from the actual list that I have. It has a wow factor. It's actually, it makes you stop. I mean, when you see that, it looks like a fondue fountain for the cat. And then you can see it's not common in stores. It's actually, sometimes you won't find that every single day. This is the first time that I see it. I saw it like a few minutes ago, but as you can see, it's actually unique. So it has a high perceived value. Sometimes the electric products, they tend to have a high perceived value. It's not like, you know, a kitchen appliance or something like that tends to be super, it looks cheap or inexpensive. This machine actually looks different, okay? It solves a problem? Yes, it does. And then let's see and check if actually how trendy it is, to see if it's worth to test it. So let's go and look at the website right here to see what's going on. We see it's a Shopify store. It's really branded, rinse and repeat, Dog Mart. It's funny because it's called dog, but I think it's about cats. But I don't know. That's something, those are the kind of things that you can find when you are actually trying to undertake this competitor, when you are actually building a store around this product. You can do a lot of things that you can do better, and then you can optimize and take advantage of this specific product. This is great. I mean, you have a filter, so you actually can sell the filters for this specific person, so you can create a subscription around it. This is actually an amazing product when you think about it. I might even try it myself. So this one is amazing in my opinion. I mean, you can go to the homepage. Let's see how it goes. Flash sale up to 50% off plus free track shipping. Okay, we go down, we see the GIF. This is a one product store. This is what I recommend. If I was doing this store, this is what I would do. I will brand it around this specific store. It's super straight to the point. It has content that looks high-end. As you can see, they either copy or pasted it, or they took the time to actually design it, and it's actually an amazing store. So let's go and track this with this app right here, that if you follow me on Instagram, you know about this app. It's actually an amazing app that you can use to see what's inside these Shopify stores. So right here, we see that the shop, we see that they started as Doc Mart store. They haven't changed the name, so they're using the same store from the beginning. Okay, so they have a skip to checkout, they have TDO live chat, they have Google ads and shopping. So they are running Facebook ads and Google ads most likely. And then we see that they're using the Beautify 2.0. The link is down in the description. That's an amazing Shopify theme that if you want to use, you can go ahead and use the free trial, or you can go ahead and pay for that specific theme. It's an amazing theme that you can use. Or also, if you don't have the budget to spend on a paid theme, you can use the regular debut theme or narrative, which are one of my favorites from the free Shopify store. Okay, then we see the new products. We see that they're selling different products like this one. They have best sellers. We see that they have this one. So this one might be an upsell that they give you when they are actually you're checking out. And then we see the filters. They have a 4-pack. Then if we go here, we see product statistics. We see that they started the 8th of 2020. So this is actually pretty new store. And then 13 hours ago, last published product. So they are working on their store. So we have a ton of information from this specific store. So go ahead and use Shopify Inspector. This app is an amazing app that you can use to actually start doing your product research. So inspect Shopify shops. So it's actually an amazing app. Okay, so right here we see highest price 119, and then 199 for lowest price, and then we have average price of $28. So we see that they're using the track your order. They're using a track order form, as I recommend. One of my most successful videos is about this, how to add this specific track order inside your Shopify store. You'll find the video inside my YouTube channel. I'll link that inside of the description. And then the pet jet. Let's see how it goes. This is their product page. So it's well. I mean, they have a ton of images. They know what they're doing. This is how we design a store. You can go ahead and check out this specific store, and then you can see what's going on. So let's go and click buy now to actually go ahead and see. So as you can see, they are doing upsells right here with filters. And then this is actually a potential product, guys. So make sure that you actually check this out. And I told you in the emails, I don't know if you are subscribed to my email newsletter, but we have an exclusive community, and if you are part of this community, you're going to find products like this one that you actually don't find every single day. And we're only an exclusive amount of people watching this live, so make sure you take advantage from these type of products that we find. So go ahead and take everything that I'm saying during this live and actually start using it, because this is basically I'm seeing it, and this is a top-notch product that you can start actually using and for your own stores. So let's dig deeper into this. So we see the pet jet, and then we click add this specific one, and then we click continue, and then we train our pixel so they can show us more ads just like this one, because we want to see more products. So then we go ahead and we see this one here, $79 for the actual thing going on, 39, and then the filters, and then discount 50% off, amazing. Then we click checkout, and then what happens after we pay, we're gonna get an after checkout upsell. I have a video regarding this subject, that you need to be pushing your upsell so you can increase your average order value. Okay, so then we see that we go ahead and we start paying. So I really like this store. I don't see any mistakes, only that dog mark, and we're selling, I mean, it's a dog and cat product. So besides that, I mean, I will put something more general for the two type of pets. But besides that, it's a pretty nice store, and they have an amazing images, and they're actually, I mean, doing a super well job. So now it's time to go to the supplier to find what's going on with this specific product, and then we need to find, let's go first to CJ Dropshipping. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram, this is one of the suppliers that I recommend. Okay, so when you're actually looking for a way to have express shipping, so as you know, at the moment it's super difficult to get fast shipping due to the current situation, the virus that's going on. So if you do AliExpress, if you were doing dropshipping or something like that, let's say at the beginning of the year, you were using only AliExpress without any problem and using ePacket and all of this. But right now, the ePacket situation is around 20 days or 50 days. It's a lot of time depending of what you are sourcing from AliExpress. So what's left for you is to actually use companies like CJ Dropshipping, or to use companies like Sendrop, which are one of the top companies for this specific sourcing method. So what they do, they are the middleman between your supplier and the actual purchasing of the item from your product inside the Shopify store. So they offer faster shipping than just the regular e-packet from AliExpress. So CJ shipping is a little bit faster. They say that's from 7 to 15 days, but actually this will depend on the product that you pick. You might have a 20-day or 30-day delay, but it will depend in the actual product. So what I recommend, let's say that this is the product that we pick, we go ahead and find it on CJ Dropshipping, and before you start selling it, you're going to do a test order with them, and then you can get the product and see actually how long it takes. So this won't make or break your store, because it used to be like in January, like you could actually start doing dropshipping without any problem for a long period of time. You will be sending your items, and the person will be receiving the item in 10 days around that time, and you won't be getting a lot of complaints. But at some point, you had to actually scale. You had to actually buy inventory if you want to have an actual business that can compete with Amazon or regular store that have their inventory inside of the US. You need to buy in bulk, okay? You need to actually go ahead to Alibaba and find an actual supplier, and then buy 500, 1,000, 5,000 units of this specific product, and then send it to a fulfillment center inside of the US, and then you can have 2 to 5 day shipping time without any problem. This is what I recommend, and this is the must now, okay? If you are trying to do e-commerce right now, and you're saying, okay, I just want to do dropshipping as I used to, this is not the best move, okay? What you're going to do, okay, this is what you need to do if you want to be successful at this e-commerce game, is to actually go ahead and find the product, as we're doing right now, the winning product. Then you're going to go to CJ Dropshipping or Sendrop and find this product inside their platform and get the best, test the order, see how many days it takes for it to get here. If it gets within 10 days, max 15 or 20 days, no more than that, try and start running your campaigns, create content with this unit that you bought, create content with this test order, take photos, videos, and create your ads, and then start running your campaigns. And in the meantime, you start building your store, you put everything pretty, ready to go. The next step, okay, is to start running your ads, as I taught you inside my free Facebook ads training. And then after running these ads, make sure you sell at least 10 units a day to be able to go ahead and buy your bulk order, okay? This way, you are just testing the actual product. You are testing first, you are trying to see if this is a winning product or not, okay? Because if I tell you to go to Alibaba and find this specific product from Alibaba and buy 500 units, first, more than half of you won't have the capital to go ahead and spend $5,000 in inventory, okay? First off. If you have it, you don't know if 100% this is a winning product. So you might have a ton of items inside a storage just waiting to be sold because it's not actually a winning product. So the way you go around this is you go ahead and test, okay? You create your store, you create your ads, okay? And then you use CJ dropshipping or Sendrop or whatever supplier that you're using that have a fast shipping. Don't use AliExpress if you don't have to, okay? I wouldn't recommend to go ahead and use AliExpress because when you try to find these products, you will see the shipping time is like 50 days at the moment for the current situation. So make sure you only use pages like CJ Dropshipping, create your account, and look for your actual product. Okay, this is a brand new account that we just created for this specific tutorial. So I'm trying to create a new account so you see how everything looks when you just get in it, so you understand how to actually set up everything, etc. The same way AdSpy, etc. I'm creating new accounts so you understand how the whole system works. Okay, so once you create your account in CJ Dropshipping, you will be able to see it just like this. So you will go to the search bar and we're going to look for this specific product. We're going to put let's say we put dog water fountain. Let's see if we can find it just like this. So it will take some time and we'll see. So it didn't find it, so we can look for it on AliExpress to see what's the actual name of this specific product. So we see it right here first. So they put it as a pet dog cat ball fountain electric automatic water feeder dispenser. So right here we see it. It's the same product. It's the actual. I will bet that it's the same the same images and everything is the same, as you can see. We go up and then we see that they only have one type of shipping right here, $31 from AliExpress. They receive it 10-15. So it's more than almost 25 days, something like that, to be able to get it from AliExpress. So we're going to try to find it in CA dropshipping and see how long it takes to get this product to our customer, okay? Remember, we're doing this not to scale the store. We're doing this to actually test this product to then buy in bulk inside Alibaba, okay? And then send it to a supplier, to a fulfillment center. So if we go right here, we go pet.cat ball and then fountain. We copy and then we paste it right here and see if we can find it inside CJ dropshipping, and then we cannot find it. So right here, let's do it like this. So this will be one of the examples. Maybe they don't have it. They don't have this specific product. So the only place that we'll go is to Sendrop to see if they have it available, or if they have, if they don't, we need to actually use AliExpress to test it, or go to Alibaba and use it as our supplier. Or the other thing is to go ahead and go to make a request for them to add this product, and they will take around 48 hours to actually get this product to CJ dropshipping, okay? But as you know, let's do, for example, this one. It cost around $18 to buy this product, so we can put it in our actual sheet right here. So we put it, the supplier price is $18. It's $18 with 89 right here. And then the shipping price, let's say that we're picking the express shipping that they have, so 31.06. Usually when you have this on CJ dropshipping, it's a little bit cheaper. Usually the item is around $10, for example, and then the shipping is a little bit around the cost of 10 or something. So usually the shipping costs more than the actual item, but it will depend, and you will see if you start sourcing with CJ dropshipping what prices they give you for this specific unit, okay? So let's go to the shipping price, and then we're going to sell it 3 times the cost of the actual product. Remember, I always recommend for you to multiply by 3 so you actually are making money, okay? because the idea here is for you to be able to pay for ads, to pay for the cost of the supplier, etc. So right here, as you can see, I have the formula straight away. So we need to be selling these around $149 to be able to make a profit if we want to have a real margin in there. So the next question, remember when I taught you that we have a criteria right here. So right here you see that it has a high perceived value. Will you be able to sell this by $149? Would be possible? Would that be possible for you? If so, this is an okay. This is a green light. In my opinion, we will need to sell it a little bit less. I don't think we can get to the 149. So we need to go ahead and find a way to negotiate this price with our supplier, either with CJ Dropshipping or find a better shipping price. Or we can also put this, instead of 18, we can put this, we can subtract the $40 or the $30 from the actual item and then add it to the shipping, so they pay the shipping, so they see 120 plus $30 in shipping or $20 in shipping, express shipping, or that will be the only strategy around it. So we need to find a way to actually brand the store to be able to sell this product in a good price. So right here we see that they're selling it in $39. However, when they go ahead and sell it with the filters, remember, if we go by now, we see that they're selling it for $20, and then we click continue. Let's see how much it is after that. So we click one-on-one, update cart. So you see the subtotal. So for this to be able to work, you need the filters. So right now we see $79. So that will be the price around that. So we need to actually, we know that they're getting it cheaper. So that will be the case for this specific example, okay? So right here, we know that we need to get this shipping price lower. So we need to find a way to find this item a little bit cheaper, either from another supplier or from Sendrop or CJ Dropshipping, or even go ahead and buy it from Alibaba at some point, okay? So right here for this one, we have different shipping methods. So right here we have e-packet, for example, 10/30th. We have UPS expedited, $64. Then we have DHL, $26. So let's say this person might be, if they're using AliExpress, they might be using e-packet. I don't think they're paying $26 for shipping. So what we can do is just offer this one for free, and then we can do express shipping for $26 so they can get it faster, or we can even charge $31, etc. So we can go and add that into our checkout system, okay? So let's say that we are charging $8.63 instead of $31. So we have our margin, and then we can sell it at a better price. So we can go 8.63. And then we have the supplier price around, if we pick this one, 21. Let's sell this one, 21.38. $21.38. So right here we see that now the selling price is $90, okay? So what we can do if we want to compete with this specific store, we know that we need filters for this. We need something that, the actual filters that use this specific item. So we make sure that we find a balance between the two, and then we can sell it as a bundle maybe, okay? Just to keep in mind, this is the first time I see this product, and I'm trying to create a strategy around it to make it work for us. So if this is the first time for you, you saw this product from Facebook, for example, you're trying to make it work for your store. This is actually how you think the process. This is actually how you try to find and make sense out of this product, so you can see what goes through my mind every time I see this product, for example. So then we go ahead and do the transaction fee. We see I have the formula right here, the 2.9% plus the 30 cents from Shopify, and then the assistant and apps. Let's say that you're scaling this product and it takes you $1 every single item that you sell. This is actually putting it super expensive, because this might be 15 cents. This might vary depending on the store, but I'll put only $1 right here. Then if we calculate the break-even cost per purchase, we have $56 right here. And then we'll have a break-even return ad spend of 1.6. So every time that we see the 1.6 inside our metrics in Facebook ads, we'll be making profit, okay? So as you can see, this is only drag and drop. So this is super easy to do. You will find this Excel sheet for you to actually understand each product that you find and see if it's viable for your store. So what we do now, we're going to go to our product right here and we're going to copy and paste. We copy the product name right here. And then the link, we're going to copy the link from our supplier. And then we have the link right here. This way, when we go back to our Excel sheet, if we're doing this process every single day, this is what I recommend. At least spend 30 minutes every single day just doing product research. And you'll have a list, like after 4 weeks, you'll have a big list of potential products, and you will see the numbers and you will see if this is viable for your current situation and your current expertise. So this product, I see a lot of advantages with this product, and you can see how this Excel sheet work, and it's actually super useful. It's only drag and drop and you'll be able to get all the numbers that you need. So it's super straightforward. Let me know if you have any questions about this in the comments, so you can actually use this Excel sheet in your favor to be able to understand the numbers with your store. Okay, so this is our first potential product. So I won't spend time looking at the filters and all of this. So I want to make it as easy as possible. You got the idea how this works and how to actually find potential products. And after this, you can go ahead and keep scrolling. Another method you can see here, we have 81 likes. So what we can do, if we can go to Facebook ads library, and then inside the ads library, we can find this specific store, and then we can actually see if they're running different ads around this product. And we can see if they're running a ton of ads, this means that they're actually selling a lot of units, because no one spends in ads if they are not making money. So the way to do it is that we click all ads, and there we go. So we see 2 ads at the moment, and they started running these ads in September 22nd. So right here, we see that it was yesterday. This is a pretty new store. And then we have September 18th. They've been running for a week. So we don't know if they've been running for longer time. We saw when we actually scanned the store right here with our app right here, Shopify Inspector, we see that they created the app, the actual store, the 1508. So it was actually, they've been working on it around a month or so, and they actually went live. They took a lot of time to build this store and actually put the time into it, and they're only in the process of testing it. So in your position, you'll go next week and you will see if they start adding more and more ads. This means they're getting sales with these ads, so it makes sense for you. So something's clicking for you, so they are having success with this specific product, so you should be able to test it. So as you can see, this is the way to actually see and actually spy on other competitors. It's super easy to go ahead and keep track of this specific store. So is $90 expensive for the buyers? So no, it's not expensive, because expensive is something that changes from person to person. Okay, so some people look at $100 super cheap. Some people make a lot of money every single year, and they spend $100 on whatever thing that happens that passes through their through their vision on every ad. So $90 is not expensive. What I recommend is to be able to go ahead and study the market. This is the pet niche, and inside the pet niche, this is these are people that spend a lot of money in pets. When you go outside inside of the US, you see people walking their pets with strollers, and you see people walking and giving, buying toys and all of this. So the pet niche is a super profitable niche, because the people that are inside this niche, they spend a lot of money on their pets. So when you think about this specific fountain for the pet, it's not that expensive for them to spend $90 for an electric fountain for them, okay? So always think about your niche, think about your potential buyer. This way you can actually make sense, and you can find if this is the right product and this is the right price. And again, at the beginning of the tutorial, I was talking that you need to ask your friends and family and find different kind of people. If you know, for example, you know people within different income levels, then ask them, what do you think about this product? Will you pay $90 for it? So then you take an average of all of the responses that you get. And then this way you can actually find out if this is the right product for you, if this is the right product to advertise, okay? So let's say that you ask 10 people, okay? And then you have, let's say, 5 responses that say, I'll pay $50 for this item. And then you get another response like 70, and then you get 3 that say around $80 to $90. Then you take an average and you see if you have it right there, okay? Usually you will get responses around 70 to 60, around that you will get the average, and then you know that you can boost this price with actual branding, okay? What I mean by this is that you work on your design, you work on your videos, your photos, on the content that you're creating, and you'll increase the perceived value of the product just by creating quality content, having a fast loading speed, having an amazing design inside your website, okay? So the price is only a number, it's relative, it depends how you sell it, it depends of the offer you are trying to do, okay? So I will sell it for $90 without any problem, because I know I can make it look like $90, and hopefully the product after I order it and test it, I can see that actually makes it's worth it for the price, okay? So I hope that I answered your question, but you can see here it's super easy. You can use Facebook ads library and you can see if they're running different ads, okay? So then if we keep scrolling, we found that one, and we'll do the same until we find another one, okay? So I'll repeat this process. You go to the search, you put free shipping, you can put most view, and you can put this month, so you get fresh products. And then the same way, we found this one, we see they're selling, it's a wristband. So we see here, they put your essential hygiene needs. So it's a wrist, like a watch with the actual gel for you to cleanse your hands and all of this. So it's useful, it's unique. Yes, this is the first time I see it. Yes. So we see that it solves a problem. However, the perceived value is not that high. So the way to do this will be to actually sell it as a bundle. So what I see here is that people will buy this for their friends, family, etc. So let's try and find this product. We see that they have 191 interactions. So let's go ahead and try to find it. So we go to a website, we see if it's open. We're going to do the same process as we did with this specific dot mark. So right here, we can put this one. And then here, I forgot to add for you guys the actual, I mean, we can just put it right there. Competitor. I forgot to add the competitor part. So you can keep track and then come back in around 5 days to see if the competitor is still selling and spending money in ads, okay? So right here, we're going to click the competitor where we found the product, and then we paste the URL right here, competitor. And then we have it right here, so you can keep track of the actual competitor, okay? This is the test order. So right here, we have the test. We can delete this one. Or just, we can leave it there. I'm gonna clean it for you when you have it and you download it inside your actual, this will be in the description, so you have it, everything is ready to go. So I'm just gonna clean it out for you so you can reuse it. But if we go ahead and look for the wristband that we have right here, hand sanitizer dispenser. So if we go here and go to CA dropshipping. We go to wristband and sanitizer. Let's see if they have it. Most likely they won't have it like that, so it might be with a different name. So we go ahead. Remember that you can request products. This is what I would do. I mean, I wouldn't go with AliExpress. I will go to CA and request the product, so you can go ahead and use them and use a faster shipping. So right here we do wristband and sanitizer. All right, so we're going to filter by orders, so we see how likely it is to actually sell it. So right here we see that is actually above our criteria right here. We see that I put 5,000 orders or more, but it's something that you might be able to keep in mind for future reference, because it's not that far away from our criteria. It's selling well, we know it, that it's something that's selling. It's something that can be looks easy to sell also for the current situation that we know. So let's see how it goes. So if we source from the US, let's see, 4 to 13 days. So we see shipping 842. So this is a pretty, I know how it will look, because you get a sense from, after doing this for a while, you get a sense of the actual products inside of the AliExpress and everything that's available. And I know this looks a little bit cheap. I know what people will get just by looking at the picture. So just make sure that you order a test item. If you decide to do this product, just order a test item, because I feel that it's not worth it if you're going to spend, let's say that if you can sell this only for like $10 to $15, I don't think people will pay more than that. So you either sell it as a bundle or you sell it as a, that will be the only way I will sell it, because honestly I don't think like you can sell this for more than $10 or $15, because what will happen is that your customer will receive this product, they will see the quality, they will feel it, they will be like, this doesn't cost more than $15, and they will just be an unhappy customer, or they'll make a refund. And you don't want that, because you'll be paying a ton of money in ads, etc., to acquire this customer. So the idea here is to keep the customer happy, okay? The money is not in the first sale, but in the future sales that you can have with this specific customer, because you own the email in a sense. You can advertise on Black Friday, Christmas, etc., and then you can actually increase the likelihood of them buying more. So if you have an unhappy customer, they won't buy from you again. So make sure that you actually nurture this relationship. And that's why I would stay away from this product, because it doesn't look too good, okay? But just for the sake of that sample, let's go ahead and go to the actual United States, and then the black one. So we have the product cost for 0.9998 cents. Then we see that the actual, we can close this one, the shipping cost $8.42. Okay, and then we have the selling price, it will be 3 times that. So you see what I mean? I wouldn't sell a product that if I multiply the product times 3, it doesn't look like the price that I'm trying to sell it. This is what I mean. So for you to be able to spend in ads, and for you to be able to spend in other different expenses, the only way for you that it makes sense to sell this product if you can sell it for $28. So this is the benefit of having this specific Excel sheet, so you can understand this is a viable product to sell. So this tells me just right away that I wouldn't be able to sell this product by $28, just like that, okay? Then we have the transaction fee, we'll have to pay 1.12, then assistant and apps $1, and then we have a break-even cost. We'll make $16 from this specific product, and then we'll have a break-even return on ad spend of 1.6. So the difference between this product with the water fountain and the actual wristband is that this one has a perceived value more than the actual wristband. You have the same ROAS, you need a 1.6. So after you pass the 1.6, you'll be profitable, but the actual product is not viable 100%. Either way, we're going to copy and paste it so you get the idea of the process, okay? Super easy, as you can see right here. And then we put the name, wristband hand sanitizer. We can put only this one. So if you are using AliExpress as your supplier, make sure that the supplier that you use is reliable, okay? One of the things when I look at that is that the actual supplier is bringing a ton of purchases, and I see reviews, and I see that they have time selling it, okay? They have money back guarantee. We go down, we scroll down and try to find reviews for this specific item. We see that they have reviews. Sometimes they're fake, some of them, but they cannot fake a ton of reviews, okay? So also make sure you order a test order and see the actual quality of the product before you start selling it. Because if you think that you're going to save, well, I won't do a test order, I'm only going to start selling it right away, you'll find out if the product is bad quality. You'll be getting a lot of returns. And each return that you get, first you will damage your relationship with your payment processor. If you're using Stripe, Shopify payments, and they see that you're getting a lot of returns, you might get banned from the account. That's the first one. Second, you're losing the customer. You're not able to reuse that information, okay? Then third, you won't be able to actually increase sales, because every time that you get a return, you're not making money. You're just wasting money in ads, in payment processors, etc. So you're actually losing money super fast. The only way for you to alleviate this and to just go ahead is to just go ahead and order the product and test it yourself, okay? Go ahead and spend $10 here, spend like how much it is, $9 to order this item, and then test it for yourself, wait for the shipping time, and then use it, see how it goes. And the best thing from that is that you can actually create content around this product, okay? You will be able to actually take photos, take videos from this specific item, and you'll be able to actually create content. And this is the thing that differentiates you with your competitors. So make sure that you always order the product from your supplier, okay? So this is another example. We put the specific thing right here, and we copy the actual page of the person that's selling it, the store that's selling this wristband. We usually want to put the product page just for the sake of the example. It's shorter to put just this one. So we have the competitor right here. So as you can see, so you will be doing this every single product that you find. You'll be just filling out, and you will have like 20, 50, etc. many products, and then you will start actually looking at the break even. You'll be start looking at the selling price, etc., and your break-even cost per purchase, and you will see if it's actually worth it for you to go ahead and look and test and spend money on this specific product, okay? So now it's time to go and understand how to actually go to Alibaba and then use Alibaba to source this product. So I told you that you need to first look it up on CA Dropshipping. If it's not in CA Dropshipping, you can go to SendDrop, or you can go and ask for it. Try not to use AliExpress too much. Then we can go to Alibaba and see how much it costs to buy 500 units from our suppliers. So if we go ahead and just copy the name, and then we go and search Alibaba, we see our product right here. So Alibaba is like the big brother of AliExpress. This is the place where you buy in bulk, okay? So when you start selling more than 10 units profitably every single day, it's time for you to actually go ahead and make a bulk order. So first, you might be saying, okay, Gabriel, I don't have the money to make a bulk order. So what I would recommend is go ahead and work a part-time job, start saving to be able to scale this business. You won't be able to scale this business to the place that you want without buying inventory, okay? So the only way for you to go ahead and scale, because you cannot depend on doing dropshipping forever with these current times that we are, you cannot be building this business with a shipping time of 10 to 15 days, 20, 50 days. People are used to buying from Amazon, etc., with a 2-day, 5-day shipping time. So you need to be able to match this time. The only way to do this is by bulk ordering and then using a fulfillment center inside of the US, that if you are inside my email list, inside of my email subscriber list, you will have access to this information where I tell you and recommend you different services that you can use to fulfill your orders from inside of the US when you order in bulk from Alibaba, okay? So what I want to get is you start selling your products and you have like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or $5,000 saved for your business. You just prove that this product is an amazing product, it's a winning product. Let's say that we start selling this cat water fountain and we're getting 10 sales a day and we're making money from each one. We're seeing that we're making $100, $200 from our actual campaigns in Facebook, etc. It's time to go to Alibaba, okay? Just a side note, okay? Sometimes it takes more time than just a week to be profitable. If you saw my Facebook ads training, if you saw my previous live explaining Facebook ads, you see that when you are doing single interest targeting and all of this, it takes more time, but you are breaking even or you're even at a loss. But when you start taking the campaigns to the lookalike audience level, you'll be able to increase your profits, okay? So have patience, start collecting data, then use that data to create lookalike audiences, and then you'll be seeing the 10 orders per day profit if the product is good and the store is good and the ads are good, okay? So this is just a sign note for you that when I tell you 10 orders per day, this doesn't mean that you're going to start running your campaigns and tomorrow you'll have 10 orders per day profitably, okay? It might take 2 weeks or a month, okay? But have patience, and it will depend of how much money you spend inside Facebook ads, Instagram ads, etc. Okay? So let me know. I see some of you watching. If you have any more questions, just go ahead and drop them in the comments. Let me know if this is making sense for you, because I'm always trying to be as clear as possible to make it everything as super simple so you can understand and follow along, okay? So then we go to Alibaba right here. Then we find the fountain right here. We see that the minimum order quantity, the MOQ is 18 pieces. This is normal, okay? When you go to Alibaba, they're expecting for you to buy in bulk. So we have certain criteria right here. So Alibaba criteria, you need to find verified suppliers only. They should have more than 3 years in business inside Alibaba. They have a response rate of more than 70%, and they have trade assurance. So when you order from them, you are sure that if something goes wrong, Alibaba will respond and the money that you pay will be refunded, okay? So these are 4 of the main things that I look for when I'm looking for suppliers inside Alibaba. And this way you can have a sense of this product, and you can see that if you're doing product research, for example, right here, and the following question is this product scalable? Is it possible to find it on Alibaba at a good price and actually start scaling this product from 10 units per day to 50 units per day, etc.? So right here, we go ahead and click trade assurance, and then we click verify suppliers. It's not always true that verified suppliers are the best of the best, but what I like to do is to try to always click verify suppliers, because they tend to pay more money to Alibaba to be part of that. So if they're paying more money, this means that they tend to have more experience and they are willing to spend $10,000 a year to be able to be inside the platform. So that's why I follow the verified supplier badge, okay? So we see that some of them disappear. Right here we have this one. So it's verified. It has trade assurance, and we see 18 pieces minimum order. And then we see right here that they have 1 year in business. So then if we keep scrolling, we see this one 5 years. It's a little bit different, the product, and this one we see 5 years, okay? And it costs $9.50 2 pieces. So this will be a potential supplier, okay? However, this is not the only thing that you do for Alibaba. I'll be doing more live in the future explaining how to actually source from Alibaba, what are the steps, etc. But for now, this is good information for you to get started to think about suppliers inside Alibaba, okay? So this one, you see this is a potential supplier. They might be a distributor, they might be a wholesaler, or they might be the actual factory. These are the 3 kind of people that actually sell inside Alibaba. You need to learn how to spot them, and you can use the name to be able to spot these kind of people, etc. But I'll get into that in future lives. For now, let's say that this is our potential supplier. We see the cost of 2 to 17 pieces, 1,000 pieces, etc. So something to keep in mind is that these prices are not always true, okay? This is just an average price, and to actually get a price from this supplier, you need to actually contact the supplier and ask for a quote. I have a template for this that I will be showing you later on during my Alibaba lives, but you'll send this template to them and they will understand that you know what you're talking about, and they're going to give you the price, for example, of 100 to 1,000 orders, okay? So for this, first you order your sample the same way as you do with AliExpress. You get it, you see that everything is well, and then you place your order with them. Let's say that you want to buy 500 orders at $10 a piece. So right here we have, when we buy it from AliExpress, for example, we see that the actual supplier price is $21. So as you can see, we're saving $11 when we buy it wholesale, okay? Plus the shipping, let's say that the shipping when you divide by the number of units, you get it around $15 at the end, okay? So as you can see, when you buy wholesale, your actual price after wholesale, you're saving like $15, okay? This is a lot because each unit that you sell, you will have a profit margin of $15 inside your pocket. So this is one of the advantages of buying wholesale, but to get to this point, you need to make sure that you actually have a proven product, a winning product. So make sure that if you're taking something from this live, is that before buying wholesale, you need to test your product to see if it's a winner or not, okay? Go ahead, source it with AliExpress, SendDrop, CA Dropshipping. Find if it's a winner, run your ads, create your store. If you're selling it profitably, go ahead and make the investment and go to Alibaba and source your product in bulk, okay? So this is for you just to keep in mind. So what I would do next is just to put here, I put competitor, I'll put Alibaba supplier, so you have an idea. So when it's the time, you'll go ahead and go to this supplier and just actually go to this specific supplier and start doing your research from that, okay? So usually what I recommend is to have at least 3 suppliers inside Alibaba, so you have 3 different contacts, point of contact, just in case that one is out of business or whatever, your business doesn't just stop running. So you have a ton of suppliers that you can actually use to sell this product, okay? So this is just another example. So what we do next, we have Alibaba supplier, we put it right here. So we go ahead, and then we have that one. So then we're going to do the same thing with our wristband, okay? So this is a good example because you will see that what's a good product and what's a bad product in a sense. I mean, there are no good and bad products. Everything can be sellable, but there are some products that are easier to sell, some products that have a better profit margin. So at the moment, we can say that wristband, let's see if we can find that one in Alibaba. Wrist. see if we can find it. I don't see I find it, but let's not waste time into that, because I also want to get, let's say that we found the wristband, it's there. I'm just only not wasting the time. Let's go ahead and do a second try. Let's get the name from AliExpress. You will see it, if it's in AliExpress, you will see it in Alibaba. They tend to be the same, similar suppliers. They are resellers, mostly on AliExpress. So it's, let's see if we can find it right here, reusable. We see it right here. So there we go, we found it. So that's always, you need to have some patience to be able to find it. So right here, this is one of the ones, this is the other one. So if we go ahead and click trade assurance and verify suppliers. So we go ahead and we see this one, it has 3 years in business. So we know that's something that might be something worth checking. You can also, if you go into the profile of the person, you can also see the other points that I told you, the response rate, like how long do they take to actually respond you, etc. But this one might be a good potential candidate. We see that when you buy 50,000 pieces, you get it each one for 45 cents, etc. So it's super nice to actually have it present. So right here, we just go ahead. This one is 98 cents. As you can see, this one is 79 cents when you buy 1,000 pieces. So you can save some money there. So right here, we just paste it. And then after pasting it, we have our reference when it's time to actually scale this product, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Always happy to answer these questions during the live. If you're watching the replay, just go ahead, also ask your questions. I'm going to answer them when I get back to the video and look at the video, okay? So this one, we have 79 cents. We see how it works, etc. It meets the criteria that we find, the basic criteria that I use for Alibaba. And then just like that, we have our 2 potential products. So as you can see, super easy to actually do the process. So let's go ahead and go to the second method of research, okay? This one is not about the actual going to the search and just going one by one, just training your feed as I explained to you. This one is more in reverse. Here you're going to your ads, okay? And then going to the ads of all of your competitors and going in reverse to look for the best performing ads, okay? This platform is super powerful. It's super useful. So you can go ahead and go to the link in the description and you go ahead and create an account in AdSpy, okay? So when we go here, you will see you create your account, etc. And you will be able to actually log in and look for ads that are working, okay? So my basic criteria, right here, I put basic. So right here you see it, you have daily likes from 100 to 1,000, around that. So you know that this ad is running every single day and they're putting money into it every single day. And they're getting more than 100 likes, okay? 100 to 1,000 likes. This way you know that first, they're actually paying a ton of money to get this ad working. And second, it's a popular product, okay? It has a wow factor, okay? Then the daily likes, you can move it right here. Then we have the total likes, okay? We have 5,000 to 50,000. If we go over the 50,000 mark, it's a little bit harder because it's a product that's trendy, super trendy, and most likely the person that's running these products are super expert, okay? So if you are a beginner, this is a problem for you because you won't be able to compete because they have more budget to actually scale these stores, so they're gonna eat you alive during doing the Facebook, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, and Google ads, okay? Also, The store might be super optimized. They maybe have been in business for a while and they know what works and what doesn't. So that's why I try to keep a cap of 50,000 likes. You don't want to be working with viral products at the moment. Okay. Then we see 5,000 to 50,000. So we get another question. Do I send products from Alibaba myself? No. What you do is you buy from Alibaba and then you send to a fulfillment center inside of the US. They will be in charge of shipping your products. So let's say you pay from $1 to $5 to this company per item, and they will be doing all the shipping and handling. They will connect with your Shopify store, and then each sale that you get, they will be sending the product from their shipment center to the house of the person. Okay, you won't be doing any of that. If you have the manpower, the team to do this yourself, you send this to your actual business, the place of business that you are, and then you're going to be shipping these items. Okay, this is super easy to do. I'm going to be adding to the description 2 of the best fulfillment centers that you can use to actually ship your products after you purchase it from Alibaba, so you can actually use them and you can try them if you decide to go ahead and buy and you have a winning product and then you buy it from Alibaba. Okay, so let's go to the ad spy system. So here we have daily likes, then total likes. Okay, right here we put from 5,000 to 50,000. This way we know the product is not too small or too big. The buttons, we put shop now and learn more. Okay, because people that are running e-commerce products, they usually use the shop now and learn more buttons. So the system of AdSpy will actually filter all the ads that are running, and they will give us the ads that are running with these specific buttons. Okay, and then we make sure that we pick the language of English because we want to know what's selling inside of the English speaking countries, because they are usually the countries that have the highest purchasing power. Okay, so this is the basic criteria that I put inside the search for ads. Okay, so this one, if we keep scrolling, we see that we actually have different ads. Okay, so you'll be served videos, photos, etc. But if we keep scrolling, you can sort it by date. For example, we can put by likes. Wow, if you click it by wow, it's like when the person actually clicks the wow emoji. It's pretty great. If you go to the actual account, you'll be able to see the one of their advice is to click the wow for e-commerce products because it has a wow factor. But I usually tend to leave it just like that, just to have it as normal as possible in the first session, in the first try that I'm scrolling. Okay, just for you to keep in mind, you can use this platform for completely free. They give you, I think it's 1,000 impressions for completely free, and then you can actually start researching. So if you compare it with the method that I just taught you in the beginning of the live, this one, instead of you training the timeline of Facebook and just scrolling looking for ads in the search, you're doing it just with the criteria. So you're putting the actual things and then you're going to start seeing only ads. So you don't need to ad finder, you don't need anything of that. So you only go there and see the ads that are working with the criteria that you picked. Sometimes I pick the video feature right here. So the site type, you can put the Facebook or Instagram. I run both of them. Ages, and then in between, you can change the date. And the media type right here, you have the video or photo. When I start, I do a video or photo. I do both, but you can put video only if you actually want to get a little bit more targeted. But I don't want to get too targeted, if I'm honest, because you need to see what's working. You need to see as many posts as possible to be able to see what's actually working. Okay, so if we start scrolling, we see a lot of ads around Halloween. We see phones. Let's keep scrolling to see what's actually working. And then if you know how dropshipping and e-commerce works, you'll be able to spot actual ads that are running for products. So right here we see, for example, 6,000 likes. We see the they have a lot of shares, a lot of comments. So we see this is a potential product right here. Okay, so if we go ahead and we click the actual Facebook page, it sends us to the actual page that's running this ad. We can see the ad right here, then we click the product and then we see it right here. So this is just to have some information about it. We click add to cart just to train the timeline and then we check out. But that's just an example of a product, okay? This is how you will see it if you are in the trial. I don't use this system too often because I'm always sourcing. I'm trying to look for Alibaba products. If I have winning stores, I already have them in a sense. So I would recommend this one if you are a beginner. So you can do the 1,000 impressions. I think they give you for free, and then you can use it and then actually start using this platform to be able to run it. So you can see the video right here. So it's super nice because you can see the ad right away, and then you can click shop now. You can see the stats, you can see the likes over time, you see how popular it is inside the system. You can see the stats in gender, countries, age groups, technology, etc. So if you have to pick, if you say, okay, Gabriel, I cannot find products in meme pages as the video I have in the description when I talk about this product research strategy, I cannot find products with the strategy that you just taught me with the search. The next step is to go ahead and try AdSpy because this is for certain the best platform that you can use to find potential products, because you're not searching from products actually, but you're searching from ads. Okay, so everyone is going to be served different ads. It's not like when you visit like Product Hunt or any of these platforms that offer you a bunch of products every single day and they have a bunch of subscribers and everyone is using the same products. That doesn't make any sense. So you want a platform that actually don't show you products, but they show you the ads. They show you the best performing ads that are actually working, okay, that are actually getting impressions, getting comments, interactions, social proof, and everything else, okay? This way you are sure that these products actually work. So let's go ahead and keep scrolling to find an actual product that we can use. We saw this one is a foldable pocket glasses. So this one is relevant. We see the mask right here. This one is a potential product. When you see it right here, it's actually, this solves a problem. If you think someone that, for example, has a baby or something like that, and they don't have the space to put the water inside the bath or something like that, this might be a potential product. We see that they have 10,000 likes, they have a ton of interactions, 3,000 shares, 2,000 comments, 2,470 comments. Then we click shop now, we see the stats, we see that it has been growing a lot. And then we can also, the best part from this is just crazy, like we can actually download the video and then get the video to our, you see, we can click download and get the video and have it as a reference, and we can actually link the video to our sheet if we want to take it a step ahead. You can do many things. So as you can see, this platform is just crazy good, and everything that you can do from there and how targeted you can get, as you can see right here. So let's just keep scrolling so we can get an idea of what we find here. So it's super useful. Let me know in the meantime if you have any comments. Super happy to just answer these comments on your behalf. So we go ahead and keep scrolling. We see a lot of ads from big businesses. We see not only dropshipping. Look at this board game, for example, 7,000 different interactions. And I know that you can find this for around $20 to $30 from your supplier, and they're selling it for $29. So we see that there is room for actually improvement here, and you can actually test this item because we know that this is a viral ad that someone is putting money into it. Also, you see the technology right here. They're using Klaviyo as their main email service. They're using Shopify. We see the payment they're using. I mean, you have a ton of insights about this specific platform. Okay, so now let's go and just the buttons. Let's put it in shop now. Let's put buttons and let's put shop now. So let's go and keep scrolling and try to find a good product. So you have an idea of how to actually use this platform and see if it's worth it for you. Then you can sign up and you can even try it for completely free. You have like 1,000 impressions, so it just makes sense to go ahead and just test it for yourself and see if you can find winning products. So right here, we keep scrolling. This one right here, for example, this is a super, this slide has been going around. This is a type of product that you test with influencers and it tends to work really well. You can test it. For example, you see here is 14,000 likes, 2,579 comments. It's a viral ad, okay? So it was created on September 11th, last seen on September 22nd. So you see, it has potential. It has potential because you see the actual growth between the dates and it's actually working. And if they're running these ads, we can see that they're actually making money. So if we go to, for example, Facebook ads library, and then we look up the Apollo station. We click all ads. We will see this ad, this specific ad, this one. You will see it right here, okay? So we see that 106 ads use this creative and text. So it's not the only one that's using this specific one. So this means that people are making money with this product. However, just a word caution here. This is a trendy product. It's been trendy for a while. And if you're going to undertake this product, make sure that you actually know what you're doing when optimizing your Shopify store, your ads, etc., and that you have some budget for maybe influencer marketing also. It might work for you, but make sure that you have the budget to spend on this specific product. But as you know, as you see, we found a viral ad around e-com. This is super valuable because you don't find this every single day. I mean, it's not like you are scrolling and just stumble with this specific post and you notice that it's a dropshipping product and it has a ton of engagement, okay? So if we keep scrolling, let's see what else we find. You can see the potential of this platform. I mean, it's super, super powerful, everything that you can do from here. And it's just crazy, everything that you can find, okay? So right here, we see another product, Keyplane, and we click shop now. We click the video. So we see it's just a camera. Remember the things that I just told you, the criteria that I follow? It has some of them, but however, I feel that you can find that in Target or Walmart, and it has a high perceived value, yes. Solve a problem, yes. It has a wow factor, maybe 50% there. It's not that enticing, etc. However, if you can find this with a better price, I think you can pull it off, okay? Let's see what else we find. In the time that we spent inside AdSpy, you can see that we actually found 3 products so far. Let's see what else that we can find. Let's spend around 5 minutes here and see how many potential products. And usually this is a time saver. That's why you pay these platforms, because it saves you time in product research and you don't have to be spending like 30 minutes a day looking for potential products. You're filtering a lot of them. You are actually finding, like, every 20 products you're finding a big product, a viral product. So that's why you pay for this. So right here you see 3D fire and breathing dragon light. So this one, they have a store. Let's go to the store and see what's good with that one. So it's a pretty cool lamp. For kids, for holidays and all of this is a potential product. It's awesome. I mean, I will try. I will test it. I mean, if the numbers are right, what I would do now, as I taught you, I go to the actual AliExpress right here and see what's the price of this dragon light. Again, use AliExpress as your main source of prices, but then try to actually go ahead and request the product inside CJ dropshipping or SendDrop, and then you can actually use a better supplier, more reliable, etc. Okay, but right here we see, let's go and filter by orders. Let's try this one right here. So we see that they have, you see the delivery date is 10/09. We need to pay $34. It's just crazy long, the shipping, and it's super expensive by DHL. So that's why we use CA dropshipping and SendDrop. You know what I mean? So right here we see, let's say this is around $26, and let's see they're selling it for $38. So this means either they are buying in bulk or they have a better supplier with a cheaper price, because there is no way that they are running ads and they're actually selling it for this price, or they have an upsell that actually increase the average order value. Okay, but right here you can see how to actually try to find and make sense of the prices that you're seeing, and it's always double checking. But just on this moment we've found 4 potential products inside AdSpy in just a few scrolls. Okay, it's super easy to just keep scrolling and just finding products. So for this one, we see the video, we see love quotes apparel, so it's like bracelets. Let's just keep scrolling. Let's see what else we find. This one is also an e-com store. This is like I think a robot or something like that. I think this can be useful for, you know, little kids or something like that. I find it interesting. It has a wow factor when you think about it. Oops, the store is not open. Here's a stock puppy replica yet. It's like it's a puppy, like a fake puppy, but it's funny. So let's keep scrolling and see what else we find. Your best assistant for Christmas gift wrapping. This one solve a problem, as you can see. Super straightforward. Cuts the paper. This is a big item when you think about it. However, the average order value of this item might not be there. So this is something that you sell as a bundle. So when you see the perceived value that's too low, the best way to go around this is to actually go ahead and sell as a bundle, so people can actually buy it. So right here you see $9.98. It's super awesome the way that you slide a wrapping paper cutter. So we can go ahead and look for it on AliExpress. So you might be asking, why is these people advertising for Christmas? Well, because they know that they're getting a shipping time that's super long, so they want to get it by Christmas. So the best way to do this is go ahead and test this product, see if it sells, and then go ahead and create a bulk order from Alibaba and you send it to your supplier. Okay, so right here we see this one is a set of 3, I guess, or only 2. All right, I think we're back. Sorry about that. We ran out of battery in the camera. Hopefully it wasn't too long. 4:44, so it's around 3 minutes. But as you can see, it's super straightforward. Everything that you can do from this specific a platform, you can be super selective on all the ratios that you picked. I'll make sure to create a video tutorial on how to use AdSpy, and then you can use it to your advantage when you're doing product research. So I taught you 2 different methods. We found more than 5 products using this specific platform, and then you have everything that you need. I gave you this specific template that you can use. I gave you all my metrics. I gave you all the criteria that I follow when I'm looking for products. So go ahead, spend some time doing product research, and just try to find the best of the best that you can with these criteria, and the best of luck. Okay, so super happy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next live. Okay.